The general information about the South African visa. Visitors' visa are for international travelers, citizens of other countries who have permanent residence outside South Africa and who wish to visit the country on a temporary basis for tourism or business purposes for a period of 90 days or less. A visa simply indicates that your application has been reviewed at a South African embassy, mission or consulate, and the consular officer has determined you're eligible to enter the country for a specific purpose. The visa will allow you to travel to a South African port of entry, where an immigration official will then determine if you are allowed to enter South Africa and for how long you can stay for a particular visit. Visitors are restricted to the activity of reasons for which their visas were issued. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Ultimate Survivor Africa. This is where we talk about things that takes place in Africa. We talk about nature and conservation, tourism and tourist destinations, the current affairs of Africa, and the celebrities. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and activate the bell icon so that you don't miss our future videos. Please, if you enjoy our content, give us the thumbs up that will support our channel to grow. And please don't forget to share the videos with your friends and family. Enjoy the video. On entry to South Africa, a visa is considered to be a visitor's permit. The permit's period of validity is calculated from the date of entry into the country and will be set out under the heading Conditions of the Visa label. You must ensure that you apply for the correct visa or a permit. Entry in the country may be refused if the purpose of a visit was not correctly stated. Requirements for a visitor's visa differ from country to country, and the requirements are subject to change. As each application is treated as individual case, and you should make inquiries with your nearest South African mission or consulate abroad or any office of the Department of the Home Affairs to see whether or not you are required to apply for a visa. Remember, there is a fee charged for issuing out a visa, and you should check the cost with the office as well, as this is updated annually. The fee is payable in different currencies in different countries. Visas are not issued in South African ports of entry, and airline officials are obliged to insist on visas before allowing passengers to board. If you arrive without a visa, immigration officials are obliged to put you onto a flight back to your home country. Foreigners with long-term status, work permits or permit residence in the neighboring countries who transit the Republic to return to their employment or residence are not subject to the transit visa, provided they are in possession of proof of their status. Purposes in which South African visas may be granted for are visit to family or friends and also for tourism purposes, business purposes, spouse to join a spouse who is in South Africa on a work or study permit, children to join parents who are in South Africa on work or study permits, fiancé or a fiancée to join her partner with an intention of marrying within 90 days. Study purposes, maximum stay is 3 months. Charitable or voluntary activities, research, conferences, to work in the production of a movie or a show. For medical purposes, and the maximum stay is 3 months. Sports events. Documents required to apply for a visa. A passport or travel document valid for not less than 30 days after the expiry of your intended visit. Your passport must have at least 2 unused pages for entry or departure endorsements. A completed Form BI-84. This is an application for a visa. Payment of the prescribed fee. A yellow fever vaccination certificate if required. Statement and or a documentation confirming the purpose and the duration of your visit. 2 color passport photos. A return or onward ticket if you are traveling by air. If you have children traveling with you or joining in South Africa, you will need to provide the following additional documents: proof of guardianship or custody, or consent from the guardian in the case of an unaccompanied minor. Proof of financial means to pay for your living expenses while in South Africa in the form of bank statements, salary advances, undertakings by the host or hostess in South Africa, bursary, medical cover, or cash available including credit cards and travelers' checks. Requirements for entering South Africa. You will need the following if you wish to visit South Africa: a valid and acceptable passport or travel document for your intended stay, at least one blank page in your passport for endorsement, a valid visa if required, sufficient funds to pay for your day-to-day expenses during your stay, a return or onward ticket, yellow fever certificates if your journey starts and entails passing through the yellow fever belt of Africa or South America. Don't forget that there are certain goods that you cannot bring into South Africa and other goods on which duties need to be paid. Please go down to the description box and check the passport holders who are subject to South African visa fees, and this is subject to change without any notice. The fees for the issuance of the visitor's visa in terms of Section 11.1 of Immigration Act shall be collected in respect of the passport or travel document holders of the following foreign countries when traveling on an ordinary passport. Visa fees are not levied for diplomatic and official service passport holders. Please take note that the countries marked with an asterisk are only subject to the visa fees if the intended visit exceeds 30 days. Go down to the description box and you find out for yourselves which countries are eligible for these fees. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give us the thumbs up, the like. That will help our channel to grow. And for those who are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and activate the bell icon so that you don't miss our future videos. This is the Ultimate Survivor signing out.